Joe Rogan has just dropped a bombshell about Andrew Tate and the internet is losing its mind. What exactly happened? Why did Andrew Tate reject Jake Paul's fight offer? And what does Joe Rogan really think about this? 1. Setting the scene. Let's rewind a bit. Everyone knows Jake Paul loves to stir up drama in the combat sports world. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny he's a marketing genius. He taken down former MMA stars, challenged boxing legends, and even called out global personalities. But there one name that stood out: Andrew Tate, the top G himself. For months fans speculated about a possible showdown between these two polarizing figures. Both have massive followings, and a fight between them could have shattered pay-per-view records. Yet despite the hype, Andrew Tate said no. And now Joe Rogan has shared his unfiltered thoughts on why this fight didn't happen. 2. Joe Rogan. Take Joe Rogan, the legendary UFC commentator and host of the Joe Rogan Experience, recently opened up about this during his podcast. And you know Joe, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. Joe started by acknowledging both Tate and Jake as smart businessmen. He said, and I quote, "These guys know how to sell fights. They're not just fighters, they're entertainers." But then came the shocking part. Joe suggested that Andrew Tate rejecting the fight wasn't about money or timing. Instead, he hinted that Tate might have seen Jake as a serious threat. Yes, you heard that right. Joe implied that Andrew Tate could have been afraid of losing to Jake Paul. This is a bold claim considering Andrew Tate is a four-time kickboxing world champion. But Joe backed up his argument by pointing out Jake's evolution as a fighter. He said Jake Paul is not the same YouTuber he was when he started. This kid got skills now. And maybe Tate didn't want to risk his reputation against someone like him. 3. Breaking down Andrew Tate's decision. Now let's dive deeper into why Andrew Tate might have rejected the fight. Tate has always been about maintaining his image as a dominant alpha male. For him, everything is about power, respect, and control. By saying no to Jake Paul, Tate avoided the possibility of taking a loss on such a massive stage. Imagine the memes, the headlines, the internet breaking down if Jake Paul defeated Andrew Tate. It would have been a nightmare for the Top G brand. But there's another layer to this story. Some fans believe Tate's refusal wasn't about fear but about strategy. Why fight Jake Paul now when you can build up the tension, create more drama, and cash in on an even bigger fight later? After all, Andrew Tate knows how to play the long game. 4. Jake Paul response. And then there's Jake Paul. You think he stayed quiet about this? Absolutely not. Jake took to social media calling out Andrew Tate for ducking him. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the biggest stories in combat sports.